Hey everyone, it's Jerry here at Lofty, and today I wanted to make a quick video because we've gotten a lot of questions about how to sign the co-ownership agreement and what it actually means for our new users. So I thought I'd make this sort of tutorial and explanation video just so people have the context here and know exactly what they're doing and what's going on. So if you were to purchase a property through Lofty, again, we don't own these platforms. We don't own these properties. We're just a marketplace. And so really you're the owner along with all these other people that are using the platform. So how do you manage, all these owners wanting to do certain things about the property and how to manage it, even though there might be hundreds of owners? Well, that all comes down to the governance agreement and your operating agreement and how the owners collectively decide to operate this property. So when you first purchase a property, you'll notice that you're not actually able to do anything for that particular property. Instead, you'll see sort of this little bar here that says click here to sign co-ownership agreement, right? So all you do is you go and you click this button and it'll pull up this little view that shows you, hey, you agree that you've read the operating agreement and you understand what it's saying and that you're going to abide by it to become a member of this DAO. You agree, what you allow Lofty to do on your behalf, what you don't allow Lofty to do on your behalf. You agree to our terms of service, things like that. So you have to click that, hey, I certify I've read all of this and I'm okay with it. And you just click this agreement and you move forward. So what it's doing right now is actually using your blockchain wallet on Lofty to sign this agreement. So now once you do that, you're able to see details of your holdings, how many tokens you own, your account balance, all that good stuff. So what does it actually mean when you click that button to sign that agreement? What did you actually sign? And, you didn't do a digital signature, you didn't do a wet signature. So how do you actually sign something on the blockchain? So that's something I want to dive more into detail here. So if you click on a property that I just signed and you go to the Documents tab, so this is all publicly available for any one of you, even if you're not a member of the DAO, and you click on the documents, you're able to see in this Dropbox folder all the relevant due diligence materials for this property. That includes the DAO's operating agreement, all the legal documents. You're able to see updated appraisal and inspection reports. You're able to see sort of any repair invoices and things like that about this property just historically, and we maintain all of that record for you. And this is true across all properties. So really, it's a very standardized process on Lofty. So you click into the DAO LLC documents, you'll see here's the operating agreement. And it's a legal document. I highly recommend everyone go through it. It's not that complicated. And as far as legal documents go, they're not, it's not filled with too much jargon that a normal person who doesn't have a law degree wouldn't understand. And so if you scroll down, it talks about the underlying smart contract. So this legal document basically is what every owner of a DAO is agreeing that they're abiding by or they're going to abide by as long as they're an owner in this property and in this DAO. And when you signed with your wallet, you're basically saying you're signing this legal contract, right? And agreeing that you're going to abide by it. And so all the signing and all that stuff happens over on the blockchain. And if you look at this section here, it's talking about an underlying smart contract, right? So this agreement is basically saying, all the voting and all the future governance proposals and things like that occur on the blockchain through the smart contract. That is how members actually acknowledge and how they implement these votes and decisions enacted by these governance votes. And so if you click on this link, and again, this is public, every DAO has a different one, you click on it, it will take you to a blockchain explorer. So in this case, it's a site called allo.info, and it's an explorer for the Algorand blockchain, which Lofty is built on top of. So if you come to this application, you'll see this is a smart contract. There's some transactions here. But what you want to look for is up here. See term contract ID. So that's where you want to look for. And you then want to copy this value you want to post it here. But make sure you format it correctly, remove all the commas, or else it won't work. But this is the ID for the smart contract. So if you search for it, you'll see that this is a valid smart contract. And then when you go to transactions, you can see all of these transactions, including the one that literally just happened now. So do you see this newest one? That was actually me signing, right? Just I know because of the timestamp here. And so if you go back, you can see these are all other owners. Every DAO member who's ever owned tokens in this property, when they buy into it, have had to sign this agreement, or else they can't really interact with the property or the DAO. And so this is all these different people agreeing that they're going to abide by this legal document, and that they're going to abide by voting and agree with whatever decision the DAO enacts, even if it's one that they may not have agreed with initially. So this is kind of how all that works. And these are basically digital signatures, and you can see there's pages and pages of them. So I hope this makes it a bit more clear on how these sort of blockchain digital signing happens and what you're actually doing when you sign these co-ownership agreement. So I hope this was informative for you. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to reach out to us and to our support team through our main website. Thank you so much.